I welcome you all in the educational channel Sugam Learning. Dear students of Standard 10th, today we are going to start with chapter number 2 of history. Today we are going to take a depth information about Indian traditions of writing history, in which today we are going to deal with the ancient period. This chapter is divided into the 3 sections: the ancient period in India, the medieval period in India, which starts from 6th century, 7th century CE, and the modern era, modern period in Indian history that begins obviously after the 19th and 20th century. So dear students, today we are going to see the introductory part of the ancient period in India, in which I have jotted down some of the important points. Few I will read with the explanation. See, the first point says the great achievements, mythology and social traditions all came from generations to generations through oral recital. You know that a very ancient time in which it is believed that mythological stories, the Vedas, the Puranas and the different important social traditions, festivals which were celebrated then were all recorded, but probably because then the Indians did not know the art of writing, so it was stored and registered in the oral form, and since then in the ancient period it was handed over to the next generation through oral recitation. Next, then Indians knew the art of writing as early as the 3rd century or the 3rd millennium BCE. You are well aware of this term BCE. BCE means before Christ era. So before Christ era, the 3rd millennium or the 3rd century, Indians have acquired the art of writing. We have evidences that Indians had considerably mastered the art of writing as early as the 3rd millennium or the 3rd century BCE, because in the Harappan and the Mohenjo-daro sites at various places in India where the excavations were made, different seals, different coins, different pots were unearthed, excavated, on which there is a script written. So that writing shows that Indians had mastered the art of writing. Here you should note one thing, that still the script, the Harappan script, the Mohenjo-daro script has not yet been deciphered. Deciphered means interpreted into our own language in which we can understand what they have written. So this is the important point you must remember. Let us move on to the next point. The inscriptions begin to occur on coins, metal images and copper plates from 1st century CE. As we see that till Harappan civilization, we knew that inscriptions were largely made on the stone walls. Stones and the slabs of the stones were the only places where you see the inscriptions were made, along with some coins and the seals. But especially the 1st century CE, now see the time phase has been changed. When we are seeing CE, CE means after the death of the Jesus Christ, that is, we call it now as a CE. C means contemporary era. In this contemporary era, you see, in the 1st century, Indians had acquired an art of writing on coins, metal images, copper plates. Understood? And that was why you see an important inscription on the stones as well as on the sheet of copper plate. It appears, which indicates, which shows that it was created during the Mauryan Empire, Emperor Ashoka. It is Emperor Ashoka's time's inscription on the stone walls as well as on the copper plates, which are still intact, which indicates that the writing has been acquired by the Indians on the metal sheets, on the images, on the copper coins, on different coins from 1st century CE. Let us switch on to the next point, which says we come to know about kings, dynasties, territorial extent, political events from inscriptions. Also, you see that at various places, you see the stones inscriptions have been discovered, which shows that there were important instructions given by the then emperors, then kings, then rulers to the societies, to the people. Also, those inscriptions bear the information about the territorial expansion or extension which has been done by an emperor or a king. Also, it suggests any political events, a war. It also describes the political event in which it suggests that the wars or the treaties between the two kingdoms which has been arranged and assembled, which has been all inscribed on the stone walls or on the copper plates. Now, let us switch on to the next point, which says Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, Jain and Buddhist texts and foreign travelogues are the important sources of history. So, latter 1st century, you see, what is to be understood that these epics, two epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata, also the Puranas, in which we have a very huge collection of stories, also the Jain text and the Buddhist text, and especially in that area, in the era when the foreign travelers from China and from Central Asia, when these foreign travelers traveled India, they had recorded very important happening into the societies, our human lives, our festivals, our traditions and everything. So we get a good deal of information about our political, social and economical life of India through all these texts. Dear students, I am sure that you have liked this informative video, and I thank you for being with us till the end of the video. Students, if you had really liked the video, please don't forget to like and share, and so as to get the notifications of our videos which are currently coming, please subscribe our channel Sugam Learning, and we are meeting very soon with a new topic in this chapter with some new, more interesting information. Till then, I wish you all a goodbye.